here's something. I recently quit drinking. Thank you. But by recently, I mean like 5 minutes ago, because they wouldn't let me bring it up here because I would break it. Let us see. What should we talk about tonight? How about this? How about how cool my hair is? Soak it in. I know. This hair used to be so much better than it is now. I used to call it my Twilight hair. But now I'm more like the sad, tired older brother of a sexy vampire. Outgrowing this thing. I'm 35 now. But here's something else good. Today is my anniversary. Not like a sweet romantic anniversary, but my 10-year anniversary as a vegetarian. I know, give it up for that. Meat is murder. A lot of people ask me though if I'm a vegan. I am not. I do eat eggs, but that is because I'm pro-choice. It's an abortion joke. Found out also that a lot of famous people are vegetarians, or were vegetarians, including Adolf Hitler. Big time vegetarian. Weird to have something in common with Hitler. There is a big difference between myself and Mr. Hitler, though. He was way better on stage than I am. Could draw a much bigger crowd than you guys, too. Other than that, I mean, Hitler, right? Vegetarianism! Let's see, I actually shouldn't be here tonight, though, because I should be in Missouri, back home, Midwest, right? Back home, my grandmother recently passed away. I should be there. But I try to look on the bright sides of these things. I like to think of her death as one small step toward curing racism in America. I love my grandma. I really do. She wasn't like angry, violently racist. She was more sort of paranoid racism. Like she wouldn't let me eat Brazil nuts. Oh my God, if you guys know what that is, that means your grandparents are racist too. My grandparents actually thought of black guys like I think of keeping snakes as pets. I don't want them in my house, and I'm afraid they're gonna choke me to death in my sleep. That's funny because I'm afraid of snakes and my grandma's afraid of black guys. She's dead, I'm sorry. Rest in peace. Any baseball fans here? Probably not. Oh my God, you are! What are you doing here then? Because the Mets are about to start playing. So no Mets fans here. Anybody? All right, we got one. I gotta believe that the Yankees were robbed, though. Yeah, there's one, all right. Robbed because their best player, the day before the playoffs started, their best pitcher, a guy named CC Sabathia, decided that he's an alcoholic all of a sudden, one day before the playoffs. How does this happen? I'm sure you've made your wife and child miserable for like a decade. You have to quit the day before the biggest game of the year. How dare you? How dare you? Suck it up and drink like a man. 2 days, 48 hours before he was in the playoffs. 48 hours. This fucking guy was being showered with champagne. Told he's the king of the world, showered with champagne. He thinks, oh my God, I gotta go to rehab. I can't make the playoffs. That's his rock bottom? Showered with champagne in a Yankees locker room. That's your rock bottom? His rock bottom is better than every single day of my entire life. It is sad, isn't it? Well, that's terrible. That's his rock bottom. You know what that's like? That is like the night before the Nobel Prize Awards, Malala quitting because she's addicted to plastic surgery. I got like 3 laughs, and that means the rest of you don't know what that means. Oh, you do? Because Malala is this young girl. She was shot in the face by the Taliban and had to have radical reconstructive surgery, and now she's a massive advocate for women's rights. So she's amazing. And CC Sabathia, he's a drunk asshole. Go Mets! Thank you. So let's end on a high note. Today is daylight saving time, which is terrible, but I'm so glad it's November because I hate October so much. I hate October. I'm so glad we're over with it. Because October, as you may know, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm way too aware of it. A few years ago, my wife at the time was diagnosed with breast cancer. And while she was going through chemotherapy, I started training for the Susan Komen Race for the Cure. Training every day, training. And come race day, running my hardest, running my damnedest, and sure enough, I won it. But the thing about the Race for the Cure is, when you win it, they don't actually give you the cure. So she's dead. And I have to tell you, this disease, more ways than that, touches my life every single day. I pray every day that no one I know contracts breast cancer ever again, because I fucking hate running. Thank you very much. That's my time.
Zack, let him hear it. Zack.